may we all humbly bow down to all graces of all Buddhas, Mahabuddhas, Pacceka Buddhas, Mahapacceka Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Mahabodhisattvas, all the fully enlightened ones, the Arahants, the Maha-Arahants, the great Gurus, great Masters, the grace of Luang Por Posi Surya Khemarato, the grace of fathers and mothers of our lifetimes, all the Buddha seeds, all the embodiments of the great perfections, please preside over. We would like to declare removal and cancellation, renunciation and revocations of all deluded desires and expectations within eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, sounds, smells, tastes, touches, and shapes, all the mental elements, sensual pleasures, enjoyments, relationships with fathers, mothers, husbands and wives, sons and daughters, those kind supporters, ancestors, relatives and friends, enemies, societies, nations, homelands, countries, global connections, and all types of relationships and statuses. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all curses, prayers, wishes, goodwill, which is intervening someone's karma. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all fixation to vengeance, revenges, harbor thoughts to get back to someone, concepts, ideas, living lifestyles, survival, beliefs, disbeliefs, biases, values, religions, and all types of dogmas and doctrines. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations within all types of practices for attainment, for the path to the enlightenment, which is just the assumed up from one's own mind or from anyone's ideas and beliefs. All the mindfulness, concentrations, contemplations, meditative absorptions, meditative powers, wisdoms, intelligence, smartness, stupidity, supernatural power, authoritative power, austerity, all types of practices to make the body and the mind suffering. All types of practices of the sufferings. All of these creates karma and causes of karma, causes of suffering and the suffering itself. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all of this from now on and forever. Of all fixation, desires, delusive attachment and delusion within anything whatsoever. And may we humbly ask for forgiveness and to release all types of resentment and attachment and fixation to anything by our own opinions and meanings given. And we would like to declare removal of all of this. Usage of opinions and meanings without self-purification. All the fixation to thoughts, recalls, memories, feelings and emotions without self-purification. They create the circling, endless circling in the mind, arising and trying to cease endlessly. May we humbly ask for forgiveness for all cases of karma of rejecting the words of the graces, ignoring their words, their warnings, their reflections, and their blessings, rejecting their blessing, rejecting the form of their blessings, or chasing those with great blessed fortune to face difficulties, causing oneself to face difficulties and wandering around like homeless people. We would like to humbly ask for forgiveness for all cases of karma, of leading anyone to be far away and having no opportunity to listen to the words of the graces, of the great perfections at any time in the past until now, or leading anyone to be misled by one's own words, by one's own teachings, passing on something that is about grasping, is about achievement and attainment, which is not aligned with the true essence of that which is ungraspable, unachievable, unattainable, that which is not about anything, even meaningless in itself, unable to sustain, otherwise suffering is there. We humbly ask for forgiveness for all cases of karma, of physical detaining and restraining for oneself and others, torturing anyone physically, mentally, and verbally, causing oneself to be in deform physically or facing physical problems at times, whether it's done to human, animals, nature, elements. May all cases of karma, all types of karma be released from now on and forever. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. Let's open up by ways of everything that is from that which has nothing to do with anything. Open up beyond opening. Wake up beyond awakening. And scatter, shine out through all and everything simultaneously, limitlessly. This brightness beyond brightness will purify and cleanse every arising mind which has a backup of desire to maintain, to sustain itself, or even to dwell within itself. And it will circulate itself endlessly. This is the grasping habit, which when it is shared by the foundation of that which is not about anything, which is itself traceless and limitless. It will be faded and dissolved. It gives no chance to the arising mind. Whether it is a thought, a feeling, an emotion, a recall that is not have self-purified will be dissolved as well. So there is no need to try to escape or try to get rid of or let go of anything. Everything is from the foundation of nothing in anything. There is no trace here to try to be let go of or not let go of. There is no backup of desire, delusive attachment and delusion here. This is, in other words, no birth, no death, no arising, no ceasing. And it's natural because this vessel is guided by the foundation of nothing is in anything, which is limitless. It is the infinite force that is given through the great compassion for samsara to move on together without discrimination, without separation, without distinguishment. There is not need to be clear or unclear with anything. There is no need achievement, no need attainment. This is not a path. This is the great compassion and its mighty force. That's all. Therefore, if it's guiding this vessel, no birth, no death, no arising, no ceasing. Body-mind is just a tool to share the great compassion of nothingness, of emptiness, which is meaningless in itself. Yet, the mighty force of this can dissolve the attempt to sustain and maintain the mind, any state of mind or any state of attainment. This is not about stillness or indifference or equanimity, because that is also a state of mind. Nothing is in anything. This cleanses all states of mind, leaving no trace there. And zoom up to send it in all universes, in all the galaxies, into all the atoms. Breaking through. Naturally breaking through the ideas about the existence or the non-existence. Therefore, the cycle of birth and death is just a concept. It's just the happening that is also ceasing by itself. The infinite force will clear out these concepts and all concepts arising and ceasing, and it will be beyond that, beyond the cycle of birth and death, old age and sickness. The more intentions in any actions, whether it's verbal, mental, or physical, it makes one coming to old age and sickness. This is not to go beyond that because of the intention to not become old or not being sick. This is to cleanse and purify all ideas about taking things real and have intentions karmically, which is about grasping, taking in whatever that is perceived. That intention is karma. And that is the remaining in the samsara that all the beings have made with intentions. They take things so real. So we need to support, helping them to release from all those intentions. And by the infinite force, they will follow automatically. Until the grasping mind from those intentions are dissolved more and more. So more and more we open and share the infinite force, assume up the great compassion diligently. Then each moment is just the brightness beyond the brightness. It has nothing to do with birth, old age, sickness, and death, arising or ceasing. Beyond the beyond, leaving no trace in samsara. That's how we move on. Everything is from not grasping for the non-grasping itself. Let's move on together simultaneously with everything, with this infinite force, through our great compassion, through this giving channel. Brighten out beyond the brightness. No is not even no itself. Everything, everything, everything. Don't return to yourself and be stuck being specific, being limited. brighten out beyond the brightness, opening beyond the opening. Everything is not about anything. Everything is from the foundation of nothing is in anything. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything as such.